Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Lindsay and this is Life with Lindsay. Today we have a post review for you guys, which if you don't know what a post review is, that is when I share all of my thoughts, the good, the bad, the ugly, my honest opinions on a canvas that I've recently completed. But before we get into it, if you are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Lindsay. I do mainly diamond painting and some other crafting related content, and I would love for you to like, subscribe, hit the bell, hop aboard the Hot Mess Express. Let's be friends. If you've been here before, hi, welcome. So as I mentioned, this is a post review. This is Fathoms Below by Mandie Manzano. I completed this for the Mandie's Mind-Blowing May 2023 event hosted by Crafting with Susie. If you would like to see the unboxing for this, I will link that one up in the eye. I just want to state, if you're new to me or newer to me, maybe you are unaware of this, but all of my post reviews are completely honest opinions. There's no bonus or benefit for me to say anything other than my true and honest thoughts on a canvas, whether I am an affiliate with the company or not, because I don't want you guys to waste your time, money, and effort on something that may not be great or missing out on something that is spectacular. Now, keep in mind, things that are important to me may not be important to you and vice versa. For me, this canvas, I just want to point out, it is a discontinued canvas, so I am aware that people are either watching this because they're just curious to see what it looks like all done, or because they have it in their stash and they're wondering, what am I getting myself into? So, before we get into all of the details, this is a square drill canvas. Where am I? I'm going to pull up my handy dandy notebook here. This is a 47 by 87 square drill canvas. It has 39 colors, including one AB. All of the white that you see in this canvas is AB. It's 141. I completed this in 36 hours and 55 minutes over the span of 10 days. Please keep in mind, I am not telling you guys that because it's a competition or because it's a race. I keep track of these things for myself. I would say that I average about 3.5 hours a day, some days more, some days less. It's just the circumstances that I have, but please don't look at yourself and go, oh my God, it takes me a month to do a canvas that's a fraction of the size of that, or, oh, I can get that done in 3 days. It's not a competition. It's not a race. And I don't want anybody to ever feel like I'm saying those things because I'm trying to make anybody feel bad. So let's get that out of the way. So I'm really excited because this is Fathoms Below, which is a line from one of the Little Mermaid songs. I'm so excited. My daughter and I are going to see that later this week. If you're watching this in current time, if you're watching this like way in the future, I've already seen it. But let me give you guys a small little tour of the canvas. I will start at the bottom and then I will slide her down. So in true Mandie Manzano style, lots of heavy black lines and then the dots here. You can see like the bubbles and then all of the greenery. I love how this came out, you guys. Like, look at this. So here's part of her tail. And then the rest gets hidden behind, and then she comes back up. I love the way the mermaid was rendered on this. The only thing I don't like, again, personal opinion, so it has these two spots here, which are in the original artwork, and there's a really big part of me that wants to remove this orange-ish dot. But the thing that really bothers me is that, like, her bra-ish, like, it's not connected to anything. Like, it's not even starfish because there's only 4. And I know that's really, like, something stupid and silly to be, you know, complaining about. But anyway, so here she is. Here she is in all of her glory. There is a cute little starfish. I start down at the bottom right corner. And I work like a typewriter. Like, I go from right to left. I slide the canvas down and they go from left to right. And then I keep doing that over and over again. After I finished this section here, I was like, oh man, I'm going to get into like a boring section. I was not bored. You guys, I loved working on this. And the sparkle is gorgeous. There's one of the fishies. And there's another fishy. And then just all of these are very like Nightmare Before Christmas-esque shapes. I just love how they came out. And the colors, like especially like the mint tones over here are just absolutely stunning. Let me show you guys. Whew, look how pretty she is. All right, so I have here my drills. Now, I will say, like you can see here is the original art for it. And it's really, like I said, you can see the dot right on her arm and her stomach. And I know that's how the original art was drawn. I don't love how that came out. And just a friendly reminder, if you are diamond painting and you don't like something, you can change it. You don't have to do it as charted if you don't want to. If you are somebody who likes to have it all laid out for you and just follow it exactly how it is, you can do that too. But if you want to add your own special drills, or you want to add different colors or things like that, you can totally do that. I really wanted to add quad cubes to these squares here and then the ones up there. But the only AB that I had in this entire kit was 141, and it felt like a waste to not utilize it on the kit. So I felt like a lot of these colors I was running on the lower side of, but none that I ran out of. There are two colors that I do want to point out. I am somebody who works on my canvas any way that fits. Usually that means I work upright, get halfway, flip it, and work upside down. Sometimes I work sideways, depending on how it fits. These two, you can see here, it's a left arrow and a right arrow. One is green and the other is teal. On the canvas, they looked almost identical, and they were in the same areas. I don't know if I have a photo. If I do, I will put it here. If not, just looked at nothing. So this was a little bit frustrating. That just made me think a couple extra seconds before laying some drills down. Usually when they're totally different colors, I can make it work. Like you had... These were all... I call these corners. What do you guys call these? But they were all different colors, so it was pretty easy to differentiate between which ones. Now, you could tell this is an older kit because some of the symbol choices that they used. In newer kits, there's obviously a more varied variation of drills or drill symbols. One thing that I didn't super love was the trash. Okay, I'm going to just preface this. I am not somebody who picks out trash in advance of using the drills. What I mean by that is there are people who will shake it out onto their tray and they'll literally pick out all the crappy drills or the less than drills or the drills they don't want and then start diamond painting. For me, if I pick one up and there's extra tabs or there's a hole or it's misshapen or whatever it may be, I'll remove it and then I'll keep going. I am not somebody who is overly picky about drills. Square drills are a little bit more difficult because there's a higher likelihood of them being misshapen because they're square. So when I say that something has a lot of trash, you know, somebody else might go, that's nothing. Or if I say that there wasn't a lot of trash, somebody else might go, that's a lot. So here we go. I mean, I will tell you, this is my trash little, it's a tray I got from Orloa. It's not a functional tray. It's just for looks. But I use this as my trash drill container, and it was like overflowing. So, I had a lot of these where they were stuck together or they had the extra tabs, a lot of the concave ones. I had some that had holes on the top of them. I mean, I had a lot of these with the extra tabs. I had a bunch that were round drills. The extra shards, as I call them, like the long pieces. And most of these were 310. As you can see, I feel like in the grand scheme of things, this is what I have left. I have a decent amount left. Usually when I do like a Mandie or a Hannah Lynn or something of that ilk that has a lot of the thick, heavy black lines, I feel like a lot of times I don't even have to open that last bag. But this one, obviously I did. So for me, those were the symbols. Yeah, that was really my only note, where the two arrows were of the only problematic drills. The overall effect, I think, is beautiful. Let me move this out of the way. I'm really, really pleased with how this came out. I have a feeling my daughter is going to ask me if we can hang this in her room. Which, if I do, personally, because of the odd shape of this, I would just do one of the hanging bars. I have not hung a single painting. Fun fact, I get asked all the time, what do you do with the canvases you complete? Absolutely nothing. I've got a massive pile on the floor to my left and a massive pile on the floor in the closet to my right. And that's it. I don't have a single one hanging. But if you do, I have a lot more power to you because I don't. But this, I love the way that everything fits together. There's no extended stickiness on it, but like the sparkles, I don't have my flash on, but I have my ring light on. Look at the drills here. This is an older kit, as I mentioned. I think I got her 2 years ago. She is in the archived kits on the Diamond Art Club website, so if you want to like look at it, you can. Obviously, it's not for sale, but they do still have them in destash groups and things like that. But I don't know if I have anything else. Really talked about the things I like, the things I don't like. What is like a number one deal breaker for you guys? I know some people, you know, if they have junk drills, they're done. Or they don't like it if the drill field is blurry or whatever it may be. Let me know what your deal breakers are down below. But I'm going to get out of here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. She is beautiful. On to the next. I have no idea what I'm doing next, but stay tuned because I will be filming a whip and chat on a yet to be determined canvas for you guys. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did and you'd like to see more things like this or nothing like this at all, please make sure to give this video 2 thumbs up. One real life, one virtual. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Come join the Sparkle Squad. And while you're there, hit that notification bell. I do not operate on any sort of schedule. I operate on toddler standard time, and I record when my tiny human is sleeping or sleeping. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys!